Welcome back, students. So in this session we will learn how to work with worksheet. That is the point. So in that we will learn switching between worksheets, is how we can switch from one sheet to another sheet, then how this sheet names can be renamed, how to change the name of the sheets, then how to add a new worksheet. So if you want some additional sheets, so how that the sheets can be added, then if you do not want any sheets, you can remove it, then how that sheets can be removed or deleted, and how the workbook can be saved in our system. So these are the points we are going to learn in this session. So first of all, switching between worksheets. When we add number of worksheets, so when you add number of worksheets, by default we have 3 sheets. Okay, so as per your requirement you can add as many sheets as you want. Okay, only a few worksheets can be seen on the screen. Okay, so when you add number of sheets, so that all the sheets are not visible. Okay, only few sheets are visible. To switch between worksheets, click the arrow buttons on the worksheet tab. To switch, to move from one sheet to another sheet, then you can use the arrow buttons. Okay, if these arrow buttons are not working, in that case I will show you one shortcut button. Just hold down the control key on your keyboard and press page up and page down buttons. Okay, page up and page down. When you press page up, just a minute. Okay, now I am pressing page down. When you press page up, it moves back. When you press page down, from one sheet to another sheet we can move. So see, now I am not using mouse, I am using the shortcut button. I hold down the control key and pressing page down and page up button. So when you press page up, it comes back, and when you press page down, it moves forward. Okay, you can use that shortcut method, or directly you can click on that sheet. Automatically that sheet gets activated. Okay, sometimes this may not work. Here it is not working, so that's why I told you that shortcut method, you can use it. So next is renaming a worksheet, how the name can be changed. Now by default Excel is showing sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Now I don't want this name. Okay, I want different names. Okay, so for that here steps are given. To rename a worksheet, double click on the sheet tab you want to rename. It will be highlighted. Now type a new name, press the enter key. So what they have said, you have to double click on these names. Okay, just here. Now after double clicking, what happens, that name gets highlighted. Then what is the name you want to give? For example, I want to give 7th, okay, 7th standard result. Okay, then press enter key. So when you press enter key, then name got changed. See, once again, to change the name, to rename a sheet, just double click on that name and type a new name. I'll type 10th standard result and press enter key. So one more method I will show you. You can right click on that sheet and you can select a rename. This is a simple method. Okay, if you are facing difficulty to double click, then right click on that name and select the rename option. After selecting that rename, that name is highlighting, then you can type new name. Here I'll type student list. After typing, what you have to do, just press enter key over here, name gets changed. So this is the way you can change the name of a worksheet. Okay, you can use right click and rename option, or else just a double click, and when the text gets selected, then you just start typing, and after typing press enter key. Automatically name gets changed. Next point is adding a new worksheet. Now by default we have 3 sheets. Okay, for example, see, I will close this. I will not save this file. Once again I will open Microsoft Excel. So when you open Microsoft Excel, by default 3 sheets are displaying. You can see here sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Now if you want some more sheets, okay, if you want additional sheets, in that case Excel provides that feature to add a new worksheet. Okay, to add a new worksheet, select the sheet before which you want to place a new worksheet. Now point is where you want that. For example, if you want that sheet here in between, or if you want to see it at the end, okay, you have to select that. Understood? For example, if you click here, new sheet will be inserted after this sheet 3. They have given select the sheet before which you want to place a new worksheet. Got it? Right click on the sheet tab and select the insert option. The insert dialog box appears with the worksheet option selected. Click OK. Okay. Here now what we'll do, sheet 2 is selected. Just right click on that sheet 2 and select insert option. Here select worksheet. Okay, select worksheet option and click on OK button. So now what happened here, sheet 4 is inserted before sheet 2. Okay, before sheet 2 means in between. So this is sheet 4 got inserted. You will notice a new worksheet gets inserted before the selected worksheet. Okay, before the selected worksheet, that new sheet got inserted. So once again see here, sheet 1 is selected. So when we insert a new sheet, that new sheet will be inserted before this sheet 1. So right click and select insert, select this worksheet option and click on OK. Okay, sheet 5 inserted before sheet 1. And if you use this shortcut way, if you use this insert worksheet button, so this is called as insert worksheet button, so that sheet will be inserted at last, sheet 6. If I click on this insert worksheet, again sheet 7. So in this way that sheet will be inserted at the end of that present sheet. So already how many sheets are present, after that, so this new sheet will be inserted when you use this option, insert worksheet button. Or another method is given by using insert tab. You can also insert new sheets. See, click on insert and in a insert, just a minute, text object, sorry, so home cells group. Okay, here cells group, insert and select insert sheet option. So before the selected sheet, this new sheet got inserted. On the home tab, cells group, you have insert button. If you want to insert rows, if you want to insert columns, or if you want to insert entire rows, entire sheet, you can use this option from the home tab. Okay. So this is the way to add a new worksheet. So next is how to remove a worksheet. So if you don't want any sheet from the Excel, you can remove it. Removing means it's just like deleting. So place the mouse pointer on the sheet tab that you want to delete and right click on it. Okay, which sheet you want to delete? So select it and right click on that sheet. You will get a menu after right clicking. Select a delete option from the display context menu. Okay, from this select a delete option, so that sheet got deleted. See here sheet 5 is present. I'll right click and I will select a delete. Sheet 5 got deleted. Okay, select the delete option in the cells group on the home tab and further select the delete sheet option from the sub menu list. Okay, if you want to delete this sheets from the menu by using menu option, then select it, select that sheet, and on the home tab cells group you have delete option, delete sheet. That sheet got deleted. Understood? See now sheet 7 is selected. On the home tab cells group delete option is given. So on the home tab select delete sheet. Okay. Sheet will be deleted. Now I want to delete this sheet 4 also. I will select this delete sheet. So in this way you can remove the sheets from a workbook. Okay, so these are the different methods. Directly you can right click and you can use the delete option, or on the home tab select the delete option. Okay, so from the delete you can delete that sheets, and from the insert you can insert the sheet. Okay, so now point is saving a workbook. How workbook can be saved in our system, in our computer. When the work is over, a workbook must be saved. Okay, this is common. When you finish your work, so this workbook, this Excel file has to be saved. If you did not save, if you click on this close button directly, then what happens, whatever the work you have done in this Excel, so all the work you are going to lose. You will lose all the work. Okay, so that's why you have to keep the practice of saving the files. For saving a file, the steps are given. Okay, the steps are as follows. First, click on a file tab. So file tab is here. In a file tab, they have given several options. Okay, from this we are going to save, so that's why use the save option. So when you click on save, you will get save as dialog box. Okay, this is save as dialog box. Now in this dialog box, you select the location where you want to save your file. I want to save this file on desktop. Okay, select the desktop. If you want to save it on any one of the drive, you select that particular drive. If you are connected pen drives and all, you can select that pen drives also. So just a minute, let me increase a little bit zoom. Once again, click on file and select save option. So from this save, first choose the location in your system where you are going to save. Okay, desktop is selected. After selecting a location or a folder or file, you in a file name text box, you have to type the file name. I will type as 7th standard. 7th standard. And click on save button at last. So your file will be saved with this extension .xlsx. So file will be saved with this extension .xlsx. Click on save. Now you see on the desktop you have that file 7th standard. So directly you can open. Or if you want to save this file, for example, I'll open one file by using open option. Again click on file and select open. So in open, let us select from recent. Okay. Recent we have charts. Already I have notes completion record, but don't know. I select charts. So this is one file. Now if you already this file is saved with charts. Okay, now I want to save this same file with a different name and with a different format. Means I want to save this file in a PDF format. So in that case, click on file, select save as. Okay, so when you select save as, you will get the save as dialog box. In this save as dialog box, first choose the location. Again I am going to save it on desktop. Then in a file name text box, you type the file name. Already it is typed charts.xl. If you want to give different name, you can give. Okay, I will give demo file. File name is demo file. Now this file we don't want in Excel, we want it in a PDF format. So that's why what you have to do, in a save as a type, just click on this arrow button. In this list, choose PDF. Okay, here they are given PDF. So different types of formats are given. We want it in PDF format. Select PDF. And here they are given two options. Minimum size means if you want to save this file with the minimum file size, then you can choose this. Or if you want to keep it this standard size, you can keep. Okay, I will say select this minimum size and I will click on save button. Now see, file got saved in a PDF. I will show you. See demo file PDF. So when we open, this is our PDF file. In this way you can save that Excel files in the PDF formats. Okay, so easy way, easy method. Just select save as option and in the save as type you have to choose PDF. Okay, if you want to save in any other formats, you can do so. Again, there you have to choose which format you want to save. You have to choose it from this list. Okay, if you know any type, you can save it. Okay, here I am going to end this session. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Here ends your lesson also. Thank you for watching.